I'm Ursula Monsiegneur. I'm the convener of the Ipswich and Lockyer Greens, and I'm here today talking to Linda Weston, who's doing the Lions Way Walk of the Future coal seam gas pipeline that we're looking at getting from the north coast of New South Wales to Ipswich at Swanbank. So tell us a little bit about your journey.
I personally feel that water is a far more precious resource than coal and coal seam gas, and it's high time people wake up to that fact. If these pipelines continue, and particularly the one, if it runs through the Scenic Rim, it will also open up the potential for coal seam gas drilling and feeder pipes leading into that pipeline. It's the last thing we want. My property has a CSG permit over it, and to top that all off, negotiations are about to commence with landowners in my area. Allegiance Coal are planning an open cut coal mine, which, if that goes ahead, one of its boundaries will be 280 metres from my house.
And as you're aware, we've just had a change of government here in Queensland, and Campbell Newman, one of the promises that he made was supposedly to keep Scenic Rim free of coal and coal seam gas mining.
Absolutely.
And we've had recent articles stating from the mining companies that nothing has changed in the legislation, so they're planning on proceeding with what they're up to at this moment in time. Have you heard any different? Or?
Well, I'm not sure how many weeks ago, not all that many weeks ago, word came out from Campbell Newman's office that they were not going to do anything with regard to looking at the legislation until 2014. I think in 2 years' time it may well be too late for the Scenic Rim if something isn't done now.
And people aren't aware that the Scenic Rim, although tourism-wise they don't think of Ipswich as being part of that Scenic Rim, we are part of that Scenic Rim in terms of our tourism and our farming out towards the Lockyer, and we actually have a coal seam gas power station going in the Lockyer Valley at Gatton as well. And those will all interconnect with those coal seam gas pipelines.
Absolutely.
And the pipeline route you're walking not only does not finish at Swanbank, it actually continues on out west, so that coal seam gas that they're mining can actually then be transferred from there up to Gladstone so that it can be sold overseas. So it's not, even though they're advertising it as local use, and that's what they're trying to sell it to the locals as, a lot of that will actually be for international sale.
Yep. Unfortunately, a lot of locals believe the mining companies spin. And the mining companies quite often are as bad as politicians when it comes to spin.